Hello, this is Cinema 4D Quick Tips, and today we will show you how to create electrical discharges between two objects. Create a sphere by clicking and holding on the cube icon and choosing sphere from the pop-up palette. Go to the Object tab of the sphere, increase the number of segments to 80, and make the sphere editable by clicking on the Make Editable logo. Then create another sphere. Go to the Object tab, reduce the radius to 40, drag the sphere point 1 along the x-axis in the viewport, and make it editable. After that, arrange the default camera so that the x-axis goes from left to right. Now create a connect generator by clicking and holding on the subdivision surface icon and choosing Connect from the pop-up palette. Select both spheres in the Object Manager and make them children of the Connect. Create a matrix by clicking and holding on the cloner icon and choosing Matrix from the pop-up palette. Go to the Object tab and change the mode property from Grid to Object. Drag and drop the Connect into the Object field. Make sure that the distribution is set to Surface and increase the count to 50. With the matrix object selected, create a tracer object by clicking on the cloner icon and choosing Tracer from the pop-up palette. Go to the Object tab of the tracer and set the tracing mode to connect all objects. Create a random effector by clicking and holding on the plane icon and choosing Random from the pop-up palette. Make the random effector a child of the tracer. Go to the Effector tab of the random effector. Switch the random mode to turbulence. Go to the Deformer tab and switch the deformation property to point. Select the tracer in the Object Manager. Go to the Object tab, scroll down, switch the intermediate points to natural, and increase the number to 30. Press the Play Forwards button in the Animation toolbar. As you can see, the electric discharges occur not only in the space between two spheres, but also in other areas around the spheres. Let's fix this. Stop the animation and go to the start of the timeline. Select the random effector in the Object Manager, go to the Fields tab, and create a spherical field by clicking and holding on the linear field and selecting the spherical field. Go to the Remapping tab below, scroll down, and check the invert box to invert the field's effect. Go to the Field tab and increase the size to 200 cm so that it covers the sphere. Create another spherical field by clicking on the Spherical Field button. Switch the blending mode to Min. Go to the Remapping tab below, scroll down, and check the invert box. Go to the Field tab and reduce the size to 80 cm. Make the spherical field point 1 a child of the sphere point 1, so that the spherical field point 1 moves together with sphere point 1. Open the Tools menu and select Reset Transform to align the coordinate axis of spherical field point 1 with the coordinate axis of sphere point 1. Press the Play Forwards button. Now the electric discharges occur only in the space between two spheres. Select the sphere point 1 in the Object Manager and drag it along and against the x-axis in the viewport. It's okay. Stop the animation and go to the start of the timeline. Now let's make the number of electrical discharges increases as the small sphere approaches the large sphere, and decreases, eventually reaching 0 as the small sphere moves away from the large one. For this, select the sphere point 1 in the Object Manager, go to the Coordinate tab, right-click on the PX property, select Expressions, and click on Set Driver. Then select the matrix in the Object Manager, go to the Object tab, right-click on the Count property, select Expressions, and click on Set Driven Absolute. Double-click on the Espresso expression tag that appears to the right of the matrix. Click on the Range Mapper node in the Espresso editor that opens. Close the Espresso editor and go to the Parameter tab of the Range Mapper. Set the input lower to 0 and output lower to 100. This means that when the coordinate axes of the two spheres coincide, the number of electrical discharges will be 100. Set the input upper to 500 and output upper to 0. This means that when the small sphere moves away from the large one by 500 centimeters, the electrical discharges will stop. Press the Play Forwards button. Select the sphere point 1 in the Object Manager and drag it against and along the x-axis in the viewport. Stop the animation and go to the start of the timeline. To make the electrical discharges visible after rendering, create a circle spline by clicking and holding on the rectangle icon and choosing Circle from the pop-up palette. Go to the Object tab and reduce the radius to 0.2 centimeters. Create a sweep generator by clicking and holding on the subdivision surface icon and choosing Sweep from the pop-up palette, and make the circle and tracer the children of the sweep generator, so that the circle is located above the tracer. Now let's add materials. Open the Asset Browser by clicking on the Asset Browser logo, search for copper, drag and drop the metal copper clean material onto the Connect in the Object Manager, and close the Asset Browser. Open the Material Manager, create a new Redshift standard material by clicking on the New Default Material Plus logo, go to the Base Properties tab of the material, zero out the weight in the base and reflection sections, go down to the Emission section, change the color to light blue, set the weight to 2, apply the material to the sweep object, and close the Material Manager. Press the Play Forwards button and test the movement of the sphere point 1 along and against the x-axis. A spectacular and realistic effect can be achieved by animating the seed property of the matrix. For this, stop the animation and go to the start of the timeline. Select the matrix in the Object Manager. Go to the Object tab. Click on the diamond to the left of the seed property to create the first keyframe. Then move the time slider to frame 90. Increase the seed property value by 90 or more to ensure a unique arrangement of matrices in each frame, and create the second keyframe. Start the animation and test the movement of the sphere point 1 along and against the x-axis. Thank you for your attention, subscribe to the channel and put your finger up.